Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit down. Here we go, sit down. Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, sit down. Sit down. Green 90%. What's up? Here we go, here we go. Hey, here we go, hey. Tell what's up? Hey, here we go. Green egg shot. Here we go, sit on! Green 90%! Here we go, sit on!
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 8-yard line.
Williams in motion. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Check 58.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's taken down up past the 35. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Patriots 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Trevion Henderson. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Chris Braswell is there on the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Play action now. It's Gino. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Williams in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New England. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180! Regular! What's up?
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What's that?
Right back to Irving. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
48-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Christian Gonzalez. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, alert 33, 180. What's that?
Now give on the ground. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
180! Regular! What's up?
On play action, Mayfield on the run to the right. And he's in! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3. At the 42.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action with Smith. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Now a give up the middle. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
On first down, right back to White. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Mayfield. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Down.
Greg and I back
First
from
and 10
Tampa
at the
after a timeout.
17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Kings, Kings, Kings. Real. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
On the ground, it's Irvin. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, ball's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
180. Set.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
He works free, right side, to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, New England. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Set. 180. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
180. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Here's 3rd and 2.
What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
180! What's that?
Now Mayfield going up top for Evans. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it was brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
53. They're total.
Right back to him on 1st down. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. We'll go again here with Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
3rd and a yard.
Scott!
They'll run it. It's Irvin. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. And I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
Here's a toss, right side. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
What's that?
Now Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 7. Throwing is Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give. This is Irving, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
180! What's that?
Throwing is Baker. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
180! What's that?
On fourth down, Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Williams in motion.
Buccaneers 42-yard.
They'll stick with him again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
On third down, Henderson. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Keno gonna throw for it. Open man left side, he's got it. And he is gonna pick up a Patriots first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
First down, New England.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. Go Wednesday. Hey, we're going to slow. Hey, we're going to slow.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. When you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Patriots. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by White. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. They get 20 on the connection. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. To the left side to Godwin. He's close to a 1st down. It's the gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. To throw is Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Pistol. 20. Done.
Baker to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Bucky Irving.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got it, man. It's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Williams in motion. He'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Tuesday. 390%. Gas left.
They'll go. Smith. And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over on downs.
Good. 180. What's that?
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Six.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now a give on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third and inches.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front.
Here we go. Hey, look.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 14.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Buccaneers 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 4-yard line.
Now a handoff running right. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here we go, hey. Check.
Williams in motion. Here's a run going left.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.